Hey guys, this is Melinda McBrayer. I am an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories. I want to tell you today about some algorithm changes, just some things that you should be doing to kind of help where your video can be shown. I don't know if some of you are doing it. I think a lot of people are just coming on and they're hearing their upline say go live, go live, go live. All you have to do is be consistent and go live. Sure, you need to be consistent. Sure, you need to be going live, but you also have to do other things. To help that. Now, if you're not following John Eric Mosler, I'll put a link to his stuff in the comments below. You need to follow him because he gives you some great tips, okay? So these tips came from him. These are things he's telling us that we need to be doing because he knows about this stuff, okay? He's called Talk Nerdy to me. He's a nerd. He knows what he's doing. All right, so some things you need to be aware of to help your business grow are, did you know 8% of Facebook sees your posts only? Like your friends, if you have, 500 friends, only 8% of those friends are seeing your posts. And there are things that we can do to help that. But for the most part, that's all. Okay. And when you're scrolling, you're seeing 8%. All right. So that's not a lot. It is a robot, the whole algorithm thing. Okay. And it's not a bad thing. So you really need to start focusing on not complaining, but how can we help it? How can we fix it? It's a good thing. They're actually helping us. They're actually working for us. Facebook is a business and we're on here for free doing this. So they're going to do things, to try to make it better for them. It's their company. It's their site. So we need to respect it and we need to learn how to follow the rules and we need to learn how to still make money like that. So embrace it, love it. Love your robot, okay? Because that's really all your algorithm is. Have it be your friend. Keep your friends close, your enemies closer, okay? So there you go. You don't want to be posting clickbait, okay? So you don't want to be that person. Like, your stuff needs to be thoughtful and intelligent, and a lot of times it should be engaging, okay? So you want your product in it and of itself should be good enough to sell. So you shouldn't have to like cheesy it out, right? You should be able to sell your product because you're wearing it and it's super cute, but they like you because you're a person and you're not a jerk, basically, right? And you're not a spammer. So some people are upset, right, about all of the changes Facebook makes. They only show 8%. And, John Eric Mosler said something that really made sense to me. He's like, we complain about that, but it works both ways. Are you going to watch 100% of the posts that your friends post? If you have 1,000 friends, are you really going to go post or watch all those? No. So why should everyone have to see your 100%, right? So make it things that people want to see and they're clicking on it and they're talking about it and more people will see it, right? People post garbage all the time. You don't want to watch that, so why would they? Facebook is a business. Hey, listen to this. Okay, so Facebook owns Instagram and Facebook owns WhatsApp. I don't even know what that is. Okay, do you know there's 2.2 billion people on Facebook? And I believe that includes those. All right, so just being yourself, you hear everybody say just be yourself, be original. That doesn't always work because some people are weird. It's the truth. So you want to be your best version of yourself. Like if you're a jerk, you don't want to be a jerk. That's being yourself. You need to be your best self. So improve on that. Okay, so be careful about how you're doing that. If you're boring, do you want to watch somebody who's boring? You need to spice it up, baby. Spice it up. Are you controversial? There's a lot of people on Facebook who are posting things that are very controversial. Nobody wants to see that. Political, mean, negative. If you're always posting negative, then you don't want to be yourself. Truth. You actually might want to try being positive instead. That's a good idea. Or being nice or not being controversial, right? Less people have toilets. right, than the amount of people who are on Facebook. Google that. What is it? GTS is what they say. Google that stuff. Google it. All right. Who is your audience and how can you help them win? Okay. Solutions. People got problems. Let's create solutions. How can you make them win? That is the question. Who's your audience? You got to learn who your audience is and you got to focus on that. All right. Nobody who is a spammer thinks that they are a spammer. You're sitting here right now saying, I'm not a spammer. That's not me. Probably 50% of you are. Watch that. Stop showing stuff that gets no engagement. If you're posting your product and you're getting 0 engagement, and you're also posting your pictures of your family and your kids and like your regular life stuff and everybody's hitting it up, there's a reason. That's genuine. That's life. That's you. But if you're posting your product and they're not getting engagement, don't post it. Right? So how do people learn? Well, again, if your product is that banging, then they're going to watch you and learn off of you, and they're going to like you and grow to like you, and you're going to engage and be a nice person. Not a controversial, negative Nelly, but a nice person, and they are going to start falling in love with you, right? And they're going to want your product because they like you. Okay? So your posts that you're putting on Facebook only last about 6 to 9 hours. So you need to post a couple times a day. Thinking about East Coast, West Coast, who's your audience, and think about like, when are you scrolling, right? When are you scrolling? Are most of your people teenagers who sleep in? Are most of your people working class who get up at 6 and go to work and work till 8 or 5? I'm sorry. Think about those things. Okay, that's when you need to also be posting lunchtime. Post so you can come back and keep the conversation going. Yes, that's right. I forgot about that. So when you're posting the engagement, the stuff that people like, when you're thinking about how you're wording things and when you're posting these items, make sure it's stuff like, I did a debate on mine yesterday, actually, for the fall time. What's your favorite? What do you prefer for fall time flavor? Apple cider or pumpkin? Okay. I have 92 comments on there right now, and I'm that person who doesn't usually get that many, but I've started doing this stuff, and I'm going back in there and answering these people. So then when they answered apple cider, I said hot or cold. Well, then we started talking about that. I'm like, I've never tried hot. Where do you get hot? I've never tried it. I need to try it. I've tried cold apple cider. Pumpkin. I'm like, well, do you like pumpkin cereal? Because they got pumpkin cereal now. Have you tried that? Then you can just keep the conversation going, and that is genuine. I actually really want to know, because I like pumpkin and I like apple cider, but what do y'all like more? Apple cider one, by the way. Make sure that long posts, when you're doing your long posts, use emojis. Like if you start with an emoji, you write a sentence, put a space between it, and then start your sentence, and either in the middle or in the end, put another emoji. Do another space for each sentence, because it does bring this is like, okay, so let's go back. This is for your short posts. This is how you should be doing it, right? Spacing it out so they have to click see more. And most of the time when you see an emoji here and then the next line, it's in the middle or the end, it makes the eye follow down and they will hit see more. And I have been doing that lately and it's working. So you're spacing out the short posts and we're using the emojis at the front, center, and end. And your long post, most people don't read long toast. Most people don't read long toast. They just eat it. Long posts, but if they do, it's because it's interesting. So your most entertaining things need to be at the top. Don't save the best for last. It needs to be at the top in those first 3 sentences so people will click on it and want to read it. And you actually have to be good at this too. You can't just post long crap, basically. Keeping it real. People will swipe or scroll if your items are not compelling. Facebook knows this and it's not good. So if Facebook sees people swiping through your stuff, they know it and it's not good. Okay? That's all I have. Sorry. Really? My dogs are crazy. So that's basically all I have for you on that. I'll post again, John Eric Mosler. You need to follow him with all these changes. He helps you become friends with your robot. He helps you become friends with Facebook. He helps you learn, and it's really important because we're trying to sell here, and we're not paying Facebook for this. It's a free platform. So you need to use it the correct way to help you. All right, so let me know if you have any questions. Again, Melinda McBrayer, Paparazzi Independent Consultant, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Please subscribe and put a comment below if you have any questions. Have a great night. Bye.